Yo, what's going on, guys? GZTV, and I regret to inform you, but it's fucking 3 in the morning, and I'm out here making a video. What am I doing with my life? I'm not really sure. I'm gonna get like 6 hours of sleep, which is okay. It's alright. It's not like I have any tests tomorrow. I've just been going crazy on the Twitch stream grind, so yeah, there were 6 games. I mean, there was only like 2 good games. We'll just talk about them all. We'll talk about we got to get going with this. My Celtics played the Kings. Jason Tatum's 36 points lead the Celtics past the Kings. They won by 23. Great scoring for Jason Tatum. Long road trip ended it on a high note for the Boston Celtics, and they were able to get it done. Looking at the Celtics, Jason Tatum, 36 points. Derek White played fantastic. 20 points, 12 assists, 50% three-point shooting. 27 points for the boy Jaylen Brown as well. This team played incredible. I'm pretty sure we got... Sorry, if my mic wasn't working, I would have been very angry, but we got Robert Williams back in the lineup, so that is sick. Looking at the Sacramento Kings, a 16, 12, and a 13 stat line for the triple-double / double-double machine himself, Domantas Sabonis. I mean, the Kings didn't really play all that good. Kessler Edwards was giving up a lot of shots from Tatum. Coming off the bench, guys like Trey Lyles and Malik Monk weren't playing so well. I think Malik Monk got like player of the week somewhere. I don't remember, but Malik Monk, Trey Lyles, Kessler Edwards, those are definitely guys that could step up for this team a little bit more. And it's really dope to see Keegan Murray being one of the best three-point shooters in the league as a rookie. I think he might only be like 13 threes from the record. But that's cool. Wizards Magic was the first game to start the night. Nothing great here. Paolo Banchero scores 18 as the Magic beat a struggling Wizards. They won by 10. The rookie, why are they calling him Pablo? It's literally Paolo Banchero. Decent scoring, decent rebounding, decent passing. Doing a little bit of everything tonight for the Orlando Magic. And yeah, it looks like the Wizards have lost 6 of their last 7 games, which is very tough, considering they're trying to make a playoff run and all that stuff. But, looking at the Wizards, 30 points for Kristaps Porzingis, continuing an amazing season for him. 15 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds off the bench for Deni Avdija, shooting 75% from 3. He's been a pretty big part of their organization. Corey Kispert, DeLon Wright, Jordan Goodwin, guys like that they just need to step up, simple as that. I mean, it's not like they're playing terrible, it's just we need a little bit more from guys like that. But the Orlando Magic, you get a 20-point performance for Franz Wagner, who shot 67% from 3 and 22 points for the vet. Gary Harris, 67% from 3, 70% from the field. Very efficient game there, and who knows, man? The Magic might be able to make the playoffs. If you want to look at the standings here, they might. They're not eliminated yet. They are 5 games out, but my goodness. Wow. It's actually incredible to watch the Magic kind of climbing up in the ranks. But, looking at the Pistons and the Hawks, not really much to play for here for the Pistons, so this is kind of just a whatever game. Trae Young scores 30 as the Hawks complete the sweep of the Pistons. They win by 22. Who isn't sweeping the Pistons? Probably the Celtics. But early in the second half, they went on a 16-0 run. Bogdanovich being a big part of that, smacking threes. They were going crazy. They took off in the second half and didn't look back from there, and they were able to win the game. Marvin Bagley, though. Shout out to Marvin Bagley trying to get his career, up and running. He never really had the chance to do that in Sacramento. Obviously, this isn't a good team. It's a very shitty team, but, the dude put up 31 points and shot 80% from 3. You get a 21-point performance for Killian Hayes. Guys going out there that don't normally play as well. Killian Hayes shot 33% from 3. James Wiseman, not the best game for him, I will say. Guys like James Wiseman definitely need to pick it up for this team. Other than that, it's just they aren't stacked enough to win games. Looking at the Atlanta Hawks, though, you get a 12-point, 16-rebound game for Clint Capella. He only missed 1 shot throughout the night. Trae Young went for a 30-12 little stat line there. One of the best passers and scorers in the league. It's so awesome to see Trae Young's consistency. He shot 33% from 3 And you have Sadiq Bey off the bench going for 14 and 11, shooting 50% from three. So we playing his old team. It's interesting stuff there. Moving on to the Cavs and the Nets, actually a pretty good game here. Donovan Mitchell has a big slam and 31 points as the Cavs beat the Nets by 6. Donovan Mitchell glanced hopefully up at the overhead video board, realizing his sensational slam dunk deserved a second look. He's just been a highlight reel for the Cavs throughout the year, and he's led them to a fantastic season. And, with KD and Kyrie playing for the Nets earlier in the season, there's kind of been a cushion for that team, so I wouldn't count them out of anything yet. But, they could easily be doing better. Looking at the Cavs, though, 12 points, 14 rebounds for Jared Allen, 31 points for Donovan Mitchell, and that's really all they needed to win the game. I mean, you look at the Brooklyn Nets, you gave Spencer Dinwiddie going for 19 points and 11 assists. Off the bench, Day'Ron Sharpe probably having one of the best games of his early NBA career here with 20 points, 11 rebounds, didn't miss a single three and shot 67% overall. DFS, Yuta Watanabe, Seth Curry, definitely some struggling guys on this team. Not having Cam Thomas playing for some reason. I don't know. They have a very weird lineup. Jack Vaughn is having his way with that team and trying to figure some stuff out. They haven't been playing very well since the deadline, but don't count them out again. Moving on to the Spurs and the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram scores 32 3/4. Pelicans beat the Spurs by a whopping 35 points. Great scoring tonight for Brandon Ingram. They were able to get it done. They decided to start the fourth quarter. I mean, obviously, this is a guy that gets injured a lot, so when he has a good game like that, they're like, you know what, let's just sit the dude. And man, the West race is getting crazy. We'll start talking about playoff implications soon enough. But looking at the San Antonio Spurs, this dude, I don't even want to try to pronounce his name. I remember him playing on Kansas, but he had 20 points. He shot 50% overall. He played great. Shout out to him, but Romeo Langford just didn't play that well. And it's really cool, though. He used to play for the Celtics. It's awesome to see Romeo get a starting spot, but he did not play well with it. So that's all I have to say about the Spurs. Moving on to the Pelicans, 32 points for Brandon Ingram. Didn't miss a single three. Valanciunas had 19 points and 15 rebounds. He didn't miss a single three, and he shot 80% overall. So very good performances for those two guys to give the Pelicans a win. They've had some woes. They've had some struggles. But they're able to win, so that's awesome. Thunder Clippers, easily the best game of the night, and the game I watched the most. I was kind of zoned out on a decent amount of these games, but this one caught my eye. This was a good game. Paul George leaves with an injury as the Clippers lose to the Thunder. Paul George went down hard in the fourth quarter. He may have taken the Los Angeles Clippers championship hopes with them, because as it stands, that was a bad injury. It looked bad. You look at the replay screens, you're like, oh my goodness. It looked terrible. It looked like he hyperextended something in his leg. It looked like the bone might have punctured some shit. It sucks. I really want to see this team do good in the league, but they have built just the slightest cushion. They don't have a lot of room for error. Looking at the Oklahoma City Thunder, J-Dub, 20 points, 50% three-point shooting, and Shea, 31 points. He is just that guy. He has so much in his bag. You may think he's overrated. A lot of people are talking about it, but you watch his games, and you're like, my goodness, that guy can hoop. You're looking for the Clippers. Unfortunately, all we really had was a 21-point game for Kawhi. PG wasn't able to finish the game, but Kawhi shot 40% from three. Marcus Morris, and I love Plumlee rebounding off the bench, and he shot efficiently, but a problem he had on the Pistons or Hornets is that he wasn't involved offensively, and I feel like this is another example of that. Him, Nick Batum, Eric Gordon, guys like that just need to step up into a role and get more involved in this offense, and I feel like they wouldn't be so bad. Tomorrow, we have Knicks and Heat. That'll be fun. Pacers Raptors will be okay. Warriors Mavs will be sick. Sixers Bulls again. Wow, on a back-to-back. Hawks playing the Timberwolves. That'll be interesting as well. Suns playing the Lakers too. I will have to watch those games. But leave a like, comment, subscribe. Jesus TV as always with the NBA content. I am out. Holy shit.